My name is Matt Robinson, the Gregarious Hermit. I'm going to read you the section in my new book all about understanding happiness. I'm going to read the section on meditation so that you can follow along with your eyes closed without having to have to read and then go back to meditating. Meditation. I've found that a lot of people have tried meditation at some point in their lives, but very few people stick to it or have incorporated it into their lives as a daily practice. That's the reason why it's important to understand what the mind is doing, because so many of us have experienced periods of stress in our life that we sought a way to get some relief. We heard that meditation would solve all our problems, but it didn't seem to work, or it was hard, and so we simply quit. The reason why we quit was because our minds started to tell us that we were no good at it, or that it wasn't working, or that there was something better on TV. So ironically, the thing that we were trying to silence and get some relief from was the very thing that encouraged us to quit. Now, this is where people often go wrong with meditation. They expect to be able to sit down in a quiet space and have their mind go completely silent, like turning off a light switch. But that's not what meditation is about. Meditation is actually meant to allow you to observe your mind in action so you can understand how it works. If you sit in a quiet space, in a very relaxed and comfortable posture, you effectively remove all the physical distractions from your experience. The only thing that remains should be your mind. So the only thing to notice and be aware of is what your mind is doing. So that's why very often when you first start meditating, it can seem like your mind is getting noisier instead of quieter. But in reality, you're just noticing how noisy your mind is, because now you've given it your full attention. With meditation, we need to give our mind a simple, repetitive task that allows us to notice when it wanders off into a story. There are many different types of meditation to choose from, but I'm going to teach you a simple breathing meditation that works well for most people. It's important to note that you shouldn't have any agenda or goals for your meditation. If you go into it expecting a certain experience, then you can be certain that it won't happen, simply because you just gave control back to your mind. Whatever happens in meditation is whatever happens. Each meditation will be different, some will be frustrating, some will be blissful, but you cannot force a certain outcome. You're just wanting again, and that's the domain of the mind. To start with, we need to remove as many physical distractions as possible. Remember, our minds react to changes in our senses. So this means finding a calm place without any sudden noises and away from sources of light that change. Even with your eyes closed, you'll see changes in light. So if you have movement in the room, flickering lights, or moving shadows from cars or trees, that's not going to work. The space should be a comfortable temperature, not too drafty. There shouldn't be any strong smells. Clothing should be loose and comfortable. And you shouldn't have a full belly, nor should your stomach be growling. You should sit in a very comfortable posture. Sitting cross-legged on the floor in the classic lotus position is ideal. But if, like me, you were brought up sitting on chairs and comfortable couches, then sitting in lotus position is the exact opposite of relaxing. You should be comfortable without any pressure points, but not so comfortable that you fall asleep. I recommend a simple high-backed chair. Add cushions to the floor or to the seat so that your knees and hips form right angles. This allows your muscles to relax fully and keep your spine straight, but not leaning against the backrest. Just sit with your hands resting gently on your thighs with your palms down. It creates a slight triangle to help support your posture and keep you stable. Now gently close your eyes. I always start with 3 deep breaths. This is a bit of a ritual, but your mind will get used to it, and it acts as a signal to your mind that you're about to meditate. It just helps speed up the process. So you sit nice and relaxed, breathe in through your nose and fill your lungs as deeply as you can, and then exhale slowly through your mouth and just allow your body to relax. Let the muscles soften. Do this 3 times before settling into your regular breathing pattern. Just whatever is comfortable and natural. Your mouth should be gently closed, but keep your jaw loose. Now we're going to spend a few moments scanning our body, looking for any tight muscles. We need to relax every muscle completely, which is why it's so important to sit as straight as possible, so your spine is like a balanced stack of pebbles that requires no muscle power to stop it from toppling. Starting with your toes, just check for tightness and relax them. working your way up to your feet and your ankles. Now move your awareness to your lower legs. As you find a tight muscle, picture it melting just like butter and relax. Keep breathing gently with your mouth closed as you move your awareness to your thighs, then your lower back, spending a few moments in each spot to make sure everything is relaxed and let the tension go. Let's just visit the shoulders again. There's always a lot of tension there, so pay close attention and relax these muscles completely. The same with your neck and your jaw. Our minds seem to tense these muscles tremendously when we think, so relax them. Let your jaw hang loose, but keep your mouth closed. Now become aware of your face. Check for tension around the eyes and the forehead, and simply allow the muscles to relax with each out-breath. By now, your body should be really relaxed, but just double-check the shoulders, neck, and jaw one more time before we start. These tighten up so easily. So while you're just sitting with a fully relaxed body, breathing gently, I just want to point out that in that one simple exercise, you have achieved most of the physical health benefits from meditation. By relaxing your body, you have told your mind that you feel safe, your blood vessels have opened up, your heart rate and breathing have slowed, and your body is releasing wonderful hormones that promote healing and good health. Relaxing the muscles releases all the built-up stress and anxiety you accumulated throughout the day. If that's all you achieve through meditation, you already improved your life in a big way. A lot of people forget to do this relaxation phase and instead want to jump right into watching the mind. But if you fail to remove all the distractions from your environment or skip this relaxation step, you will literally spend your entire meditation with your mind exploring the sounds in the room or the aches and pains in your body. Now just sit like this and move your awareness to your breathing. Your breathing happens whether you think about it or not, and it should be the one remaining part of your body that produces any movement, so this makes it easier to notice when your mind has wandered. You're just going to observe your chest moving up and down gently. Watch each breath as though you were watching someone else breathe. Become fascinated with the tiny sensations of your lungs moving. What I want you to notice is a little tiny stillness that exists right at the top of each breath. That fleeting transition between breathing in and breathing out. There's a momentary pause, just like when you're wafting a bedsheet in the air to get it to settle on the bed. There's a moment where it just seems to hang motionless in the air before it starts to gently float down to the bed. Your breathing does the same thing. Just notice that little bit of stillness at the top of your breath and keep staring at it for as long as you can. And that's all you have to do. Each time you hear a voice in your head and get dragged into a story, just notice the conversation and gently bring your awareness back to your breathing. What you'll notice is that as your body slows down more and more, that little pause seems to get longer and longer, and you can follow it as you start to breathe out. Your mind is getting more and more tired. Each time you get distracted, just gently bring your awareness back to that tiny stillness at the top of each breath. No drama, don't get upset with yourself. There's no need to comment and tell yourself how bad you are. That's just another story your mind is trying to drag you into. Now just keep doing that for as long as you like. You can pause the video here and just continue on your own. And then when you're ready to finish, just hit play again. As you wrap up your meditation, before you open your eyes, just slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Feel the seat pressing into the back of your legs. Feel the weight of your hands in your lap. Start to become aware of the sounds in the room around you. And then, when you're ready, just slowly open your eyes again. Hopefully you felt a little bit of calm within yourself. That inner peace is with you always, but the real trick is to bring that back into the room with you when you open your eyes and carry that for as long as you can throughout the day. So that's meditation. Hopefully one day you can experience the bliss of your body disappearing and the stillness of your mind falling asleep. Let's just say that's when the fun stuff begins. But don't get upset if you don't experience that. Your mind has had lots of practice distracting you. And as I said, if you only do the physical relaxation part, you'll revolutionize your health. Ideally, you should meditate twice a day, in the morning and evening. Most people who teach meditation say about 20 minutes is ideal, But I say, as long as you're meditating properly and don't get upset that your mind isn't silent, then even a single minute is great. If you want to do more, go for it. It's whatever fits in with your busy schedule and your lifestyle. And if you don't want to sit and meditate formally, then just turn off the TV. Put down your phone and just sit for a few moments in a quiet room. Give your mind a break. So that's the first meditation in the book. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found a little bit of peace from doing that. Just go back to it as many times as you can. And once you learn the technique, then obviously you don't need to watch the video or listen to the audio anymore. You can just do this every day all on your own, sitting at home or sitting in your car, wherever you happen to be and you have a few moments free. Just sit and quiet your mind. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. But I say, as long as you're meditating Ideally, you should meditate twice a day, in the morning and evening. Ideally, you should meditate twice a day.